Okay folks, so Andrew here, and today we are out in the shop, and today we're working on this neck here. This is the neck that came off the Blue Avenger guitar. I took the tuners out of it, and as you can see here on the back, what happened there was the lacquer hadn't cured when I put the tuners in, so they got marks where the tuners were, so I got to sand that down. We're going to sand down the front. We're going to try to fix this sticker in the back. The sticker's starting to peel off, so we're going to pull the sticker off, put a new sticker on, and get that fixed. The stickers up on front should be good. What we're going to be doing today is cutting inlays for the where the dots are going on. I'm not sure what I'm cutting yet. We're going to cut some inlays, probably out of like maple, and we're going to put some binding around the fretboard and some binding around the peg head. So the first thing we're going to do is work on getting the inlays cut. So let me grab my piece of wood, we'll bring the camera in, get a close-up shot over here, and do some inlay work. Okay, so laying here on the table I got a piece of poplar. Now I originally wanted to use a piece of maple, and I still might use a piece of maple. I'm not sure how good poplar is going to work for this, but it should work decent actually. So what we're going to do here is basically we're going to take where there's a dot across this fretboard, and we're going to cut out a diamond that's going to fit in between each fret that I want to inlay. Then what the plan is, we're going to take this and we're going to stain it. I'm thinking we're going to go blue with it, so I want to do blue inlays on here, kind of like the blue turquoise inlays, but it's going to be wood instead of the turquoise that you see that's like the stone or whatever. So we're gonna give it a shot. We'll see what happens. So the first thing we're gonna do is figure out the measurements of each diamond we're gonna have on here, and then we're gonna go ahead and cut each piece out of here, and then we'll go on and get them sanded down to the dimensions that I want, and then from there we'll start getting ready to cut inlays. Okay, so you can see here I got these two lines drawn. Actually, I found me a piece of maple that's going to work for me, so we're going to try a piece of maple first to see what that does. Hopefully that'll work. But you can see I got me a line drawn here, and this is basically the height of the inlay. Now the length this way is going to change. I'm going to cut that down, but we're just cutting out. So what I'm going to do is go down through and mark 9 inlays that'll fit inside each fret down through here. I'll cut them out to the width or the height they need to be, and once I get them cut out, I'll lay them on the fretboard on each fret and figure out how wide they need to be, and then come back through and cut them again. That'll get me the width and the height, and then from there we can fine tune them and get ready to start inlaying. Okay, so you can see here on the fretboard I got 9 basically straight pieces of maple cut out to different lengths, starting with the 3rd fret, and they keep getting smaller down to the last inlay, which is the 9th fret. So I got them cut to the width or the height that I need. Now we're going to cut them to the size we need, basically alongside that fretboard. So we're going to bring it in. We'll bring it in some. I don't know how far in we're going to bring them, but we're going to bring them in and then basically bring the ends in, curve the ends in to make them like a, I guess it's a diamond, is what they're called. I'm not exactly sure what they're called, but we're going to go ahead and cut up to the width that we need now, and then once we get cut to the width we need, we'll come back and put our angle or our curved side on, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, so here are my inlays that are cut to the right size. They're just laying on there. So this would be the first one on the 3rd fret, piece of maple that we cut down. So we got 9 total coming down to the last one right there. So we got these basically cut the size. Now this one here, I got to sand it down. It's still a little bit thick this way. I got to take some off the top and off the bottom, but it's really close. The rest of them are good, so they're going to cover them dots up nice, so that's going to be good. Now how I did this was pretty easy. I started out using this saw here and cutting them, but it was taking too long. So what I ended up doing was taking my fret pulling pliers and I put an edge on them. And basically, I would mark where I wanted them, come in like this, and just snip them off on each side, and then take over to a sanding block and sand the edges down straight. And then I'd sand the top and the bottom, the front and the back. And it actually was a lot quicker than sawing it with that saw there. And I ended up doing this, probably getting these all done in probably like half an hour I had. Which with the saw I'd have probably had 15 minutes on each one. I did them all in about half an hour. So now what we're going to do is, this is where it's going to get complicated. We're going to take these and we're going to try to stain them. And I'm hoping I'm going to let them soak in stain. Let them soak in stain for 24 hours, 48 hours, a couple days, whatever. Hopefully it's going to soak and stain the whole way through. So the whole inlay stayed stained, because whenever I get done I'm going to glue these in. Then I'm going to have to come back and sand them down flush. And if I got stain that's only a little bit in, it's going to sand that stain right off. So this could be the nail in the coffin. So we're going to try to do blue stain on these. So let me get that set up and then we'll show you how I plan on staining them. Okay, so here I got my stain, my blue stain that I want to stain these. I got it warm, and basically what I'm going to do is just drop these in here and let them soak for a day, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I've never tried this before, so either it's going to work or it's not. And this is the only way you're going to find out. So we got our pieces of wood. Just going to drop them in there. And let them soak. I'm going to give this, get the lid on this real quick so I don't spill any of it. We can shake it around. And give that 24 hours. We'll see what it looks like in 24 hours to soak up, and hopefully what it's going to do is soak the whole way through that wood and stain that wood completely. We will see. So that's it for part 1. Part 2, we're going to put a channel to put binding around the fretboard here, a channel to put binding around this, and hopefully start routing our holes for our inlays to go in. So that's going to be part 2. That's it for now. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody who subscribed to my channel, who liked, commented, and shared my videos. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it, and I will see you in a later video.